We're up at Hospice. We're in their lovely coffee shop, or I'm having a cup, as you can see here. With me is Margaret Simpson, and Hospice Care Week is coming up. This is a really big push for you, I know, isn't it, when you have a lot of events on over the week, raising awareness as well as getting the money in.
Hospice Care Week has been organised for the last few years now by the Help the Hospices charity that we are members of. So it's actually not just an Isle of Man event, it's across the whole of UK, the whole of Britain, where over 200 hospices take part in celebrating hospice care.
We've talked in the past about the amount you need in. I mean, it's crazy when you hear like £10,000 a day is actually needed to keep running. That's millions of pounds a year. So, you know, a lot of people have to do a lot of fundraising, I guess, to keep that money coming in for you.
It is about fundraising, you're right, and of course we are a charity and most of our income comes from charitable donations. But it's more than that, it's actually raising hospices' image, it's telling people about our work, it's asking people to support us, not just in terms of money, but also by volunteering and by learning about what we do and become our ambassadors so they can tell other people about hospice care, about what we do, so that they can come and access our services without being afraid or without being under the impression that hospice is only looking after people who are dying, because it is so much more than that.
I mean, you're the core part of this whole thing, aren't you? I mean, there's lots of different charities involved with cancer, but I mean, on the Isle of Man and everywhere, really, the hospice is probably the centre of the whole thing.
Hospice Isle of Man is the only provider, the core provider of palliative care, specialist palliative care in the island. And although we do work very closely, of course, with other cancer charities, we are the biggest charities, if you like. That's because we provide all services that patients and their families need, and that starts from nursing and medical care in inpatient unit when we have 12 beds, and obviously now a day unit in daycare where we have irregular day care days, when we have drop-in days, but also it stretches much more than that, because we provide care at home, we provide hospice at home service, we provide specialist nurses who visit patients and their families and support them throughout their illness, from diagnosis to discharge or death. All throughout that whole journey, the specialist nurses are there for them. And that's important for people to realize, that hospice isn't just about the building. It isn't just about having beds. It's actually having all these different services that coming together to provide the best possible care and making a huge difference to the patients and their families here in the Isle of Man.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the events, shall we? You got quite a busy diary, so take us through what you got.
We have series of events that start off with our chocolate ball on Saturday, this Saturday on the 4th of October at Mount Mary Hotel. Then going on from there, on Sunday the 5th, we're having a treasure hunt, a walking treasure hunt in Douglas. It's not a long walk, but nevertheless it will be quite exciting. It starts at 5 p.m. On Monday, we have a quiz night. All throughout the whole week, from Monday till next Saturday, we have series of displays in Strand Shopping Centre, for example, in Nobles Hospital, which will be manned by our staff at lunchtimes to just talk to public about the work that we do. We also have other events, such as, for example, a sound night in the Sound restaurant on Friday the 10th with music. It should be quite exciting. We have a vintage afternoon tea in a civic centre in Castletown on next Saturday on the 11th. And very important message, I think, I would like to ask people to help us with and remember is, could you wear blue? Something blue or all blue on Friday, the 10th of October, whether you're at work, schools, if the teachers allow, and then donate £1 per person who chooses or can or would be allowed to wear blue on that day, maybe as part of the dress down days.
Right. I'm very impressed you did all that without any of your notes. You know everything that's on there. So, there's a website if people want more information, as always, yeah, for this?
There's lots of information that can be obtained from our fundraising department, and also obviously all the information is available on our website.